Hi, this is Chloe from Inner Whispers, and today I'm going to be unboxing the Reincarnation cards, Awakening Farm Memory. I posted a video a little while ago with the Doreen Virtue Past Lives Oracle, and somebody mentioned these cards, so I thought I'd give them a try, seeing as there were a few things about the Doreen Virtue cards that I wasn't really very keen on. It's a big box, and that's because we have a big, fully bound hardcover book to go with it. So a nice quality book. Evidence of it, benefits of reincarnation, how to use the cards. Let's see the index, that might be a little bit more helpful. So, introduction, the evidence, reference, benefits, human origins, how to use the cards and their meanings. So we've got the cards divided up into various sort of suits, shall we say, occupation, culture, environment, theme and termination. And then lastly we have the secret, which we shall have to see what that is. 167. Okay. Ear whispered teachings. Oh, okay, sorry. So the secret chapter is quite long. I'll have to have a look at that and get back to you on that one. Anyhow, that is what we have here. And then the cards come in two little packets, so they're a reasonable size. Well, I'll have to open both of those. Okay, so this is the full deck. The cards are somewhat colour coded to match those different aspects. So I'm guessing that, for example, this chunk is right, these ones, all of these ones are the squares. Squares are occupation. So here we have, right, how am I going to do this? So for occupation we have government, law, military, health, education, agriculture, artist or artisan, builder, trader, labourer, beggar, courtesan, mother, religious. Okay. Next we have cultures. These are the circles. And we have prehistoric, protohistoric, Mesopotamia, Egypt, Greece, Rome, Dark Ages, Celtic, Renaissance, Islamic, India, Southeast Asia, China, Japan, Central Asia, Tibet, Central America, South America, Indigenous Tribal, and Alien. So I really like that they have a broader spectrum of where you could have been in past lives. I'm not quite sure about the alien, but hey, there are plenty of people who see themselves as starseeds. I don't know whether that's supposed to imply that you were on actually another planet in a past life, as opposed to this sort of starseed idea. Anyhow, that's fine. And the images, as you can see, are kind of drawn quite simple. Right. So the next section is environment, with the green triangle, diamond back. And we have desert, forest, mountain, fields, riverine, town, city, marine, and seashore. Once again, I like it. It has a nice broad cross section. It doesn't feel limited. So it's really helping narrow things down and specify in a way that if you mix and match these, you'll get a great depth of detail. I like the system here a lot. Then we have a theme for your life, which is, okay, the cross, or in fact an ankh. So hang on. Okay, that's an extra card. Let's get rid of that one. So hang on, here are the termination cards, and here are the red cross cards. We have abundance, penury, growth, justice, injustice, stability, instability, love, indifference, power, creativity, destructiveness, freedom, servitude, greed, generosity, betrayal, and fear. Once again, I'm really liking these as a way of looking at things, and obviously using it perhaps with reversals might help with the sort of oppositions, love, indifference, stability, instability. But that as an overarching theme works well for me. I can see how that might come into play. So yeah, that's good. And then finally, termination, how you died. I'm glad that peaceful is the first option. Water, interesting. Yeah. A lot of people have dreams about being drowned and that sort of thing. Fire, war, suicide, and I like also that various options are given here, so it feels a more inclusive kind of thing. Attack, again, different options. Accident, disease, catastrophe, and starvation. So it really does seem to cover all the bases pretty well. There are 61 cards total, and I like the structure and the system behind it. That you could pull one card from each section, or see if there are particular areas where somebody wants greater clarity, then you can just focus in on those. Or you can draw, as I say, one card from each section to get an overall picture of a particular life. So it's a very nicely thought out deck. You're not going to get confused about the cards because they're both sort of colour coded as well as having a different shape to show which is which. And that means that you can also shuffle the whole deck together and then deal out one card from each rather than having to have the packs separate, which is always a little bugbear of mine. I quite like that ability. So I will look forward to seeing how it is actually working with these cards. Let's give them a little shuffle. They are quite big. So this way, hand over hand. Yes, they shuffle quite smoothly. And of course you can have them separated out into the different packs, so to speak, and shuffle each one individually. I just always find shuffling very small numbers of cards can be almost more difficult. And they do riffle rather nicely. The thickness is good for that while still feeling firm. Yes, what more can you say? It's a nicely put together set. The quality feels good. The book looks interesting. I'm going to look forward to exploring these in more depth. And here we have a culture, the Dark Ages. Blessed be.